Opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the 76ers. They love where they stand right now, first place. And, of course, there's the Magic, currently a ways below.
Well, right now for the 76ers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got George. MP is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Council in at the 2. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Goga Bitadze, and it's Black in at the point. Taking a look at Orlando, this is their last game in the NBA Cup, and they'll probably be happy to have it in the rearview mirror.
Well, they lost their first 3 in the competition, and no team wants to go winless in the group stage. That's like getting swept in the playoffs. Maybe this home crowd can give them a lift.
And now talking about how things are going for the 76ers. A 3-0 record in the NBA Cup. Looking tonight to finish group play perfect.
And not an easy thing to do. They'll be tested on the road tonight, but so far it's been so good for them.
Here's Suggs. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Got a piece of it. And now the Sixers on the break. MP against Banchero. Out to the right wing. Embiid passes to MP. Outside Maxey. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Now here's Maxey. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto. The shot's good. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Orlando with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Banchero outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Getting it done in the paint. Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Black. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to George. Here's MP. Six on the shot clock. Here's George, defended by Wagner. And George gets it to go on the assist by MP.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Can't get it to drop.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
George, his shot is good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Now here's Suggs. Over Maxey. Suggs with the bucket.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Suggs, the three from Banchero. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Magic trail by 12. Suggs outside. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. Suggs has got 5 now.
You can see Suggs' confidence growing over time with every three that he makes. Keep shooting them, Jalen. Keep shooting them.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Pass to George. MP, a screen on Banchero. Now here's Maxey. And here's Embiid. Here's MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 6 points for him.
I just love the ball movement.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. 11-point game. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And that one's good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
It down.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Black. No made baskets yet. Banchero outside. Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. From the arc. On target from range.
Banchero will score it in a multitude of ways. Nice jumper and rhythm there.
Philadelphia leading by 12. MP finds Maxey. MP, a screen on Banchero. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Orlando's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Black. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. 6 to shoot. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
MP with it. Now guarded by Suggs. MP, a screen on Wagner. Nails it from 3.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
Suggs outside. There's a screen. Fires for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
And the Magic making a change here. Bowles checked in. That free throw's good from Maxey. And here in this Game 4 of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams, they come in on opposite pathways thus far, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. One side undefeated in group play, the other side winless. Not hard to pick a favorite in this one.
Here's Black. Still no points. And another miss by Orlando. Philadelphia leading by 20. George for three. And the three-pointer goes.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And with the season just underway, here's a quick look at the early power rankings to see where we're at. You look at the Cavaliers. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they're one of the top teams because they just play the game the right way. That's what's been clear early on.
Back to Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Looking to win the run. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
MP, the pass to Dunn. Back to MP. Down low. Maxey finds MP. Dunn outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Magic trail by 20. Wagner inside. George defending. Bowles, a screen on Maxey. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Maxey. Fast break, Philadelphia.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Now Wagner, still without a bucket. The three ball. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the middle, Yabusele, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
Outside Bull. Let's go with a three. And it's MP with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And MP throws it down hard.
Hey, MP not messing around or playing around inside. He's dropping the hammer, folks.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's Maxey. Orlando making their last shot. And MP throws it down.
That was easy for MP. All he had to do was catch, rise, and finish.
Well, Orlando's shooting only 39% in the early going. There's the drive, and MP throws it down hard.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
It's stolen by MP. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Now here's Dunn. He's scoreless. MP finds George. Gets the three to fall.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Black. Here's Wagner. No good again that time.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Screen by MP. For three, Maxey. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
And here are the Magic now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Wagner, the pass to Bowl. Suggs, right side. Back to Bowl. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to be on MP.
Well, Bowl tries to keep his motion out of reach, so the D has to get physical.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. So it's Philadelphia now. Dunn outside. Back to MP. Driving inside. Kicks it to George. MP, a screen on Green. Shot from the wing. And George with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. MP getting it done for the 76ers. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Chris Dunn is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's MP. And it's Council in at the 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He ended up with 70 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now here's Banchero. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Cavs in Cleveland.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Out left to the wing. Here's Council. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
MP. And MP throws it down.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Pass to Banchero. It's hauled in by the Sixers. MP's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Council. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Oh, it's blocked by Bull.
Great defense from Bull, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.
Howard with the ball. Pass to Bull. Now Joe. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Green missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
MP with it, and Howard picks him up defensively. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxey's checked in. Now here's Joe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Left side, Green. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's, and so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. Screen by MP. Ooh, ripped away! Outside Joe. Pass to Banchero. The three is up. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. The kick out to Maxey. Screen by MP. Nice move. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 12 points.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 7. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Outside Maxey. Screen by MP. To the inside. And MP throws it down.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Orlando with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
Powerful throwdown that time by Banchero. Big-time athleticism.
Now here's MP. He's got 27. The kick out to Maxey. Releases. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Banchero no good. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Done. The pass to MP. Going inside. The kick out to Maxey. Howard against MP. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
So for the Magic, Batase's checked in for Bowl, and Black subbed in for Green. Payne's checked in for the Sixers.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Left side Joe. Pass to Black. Banchero with a screen on Payne. Takes a 3. And it's Banchero with a 3. Banchero's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Improving as a three-point shooter with every passing day for Banchero. I think it's about shooting the ball with confidence.
Out to the right wing. MP finds Payne. He shoots. The Sixers with another miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The 76ers have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Sends it home from three-point land.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
It's stolen by MP. Payne, the pass to MP. Inside, here's Embiid. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
4 on the clock. For 3, Maxey. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Maxey's got 18 points in the game. Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. Over to the wing. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Wagner able to get the shot to go through contact and the and one on tap. Great determination that time.
Bowl, he's checked in for Ben Caro. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Here's Wagner, following the score by Philadelphia.
Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
MP, the pass to George. Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 4 rebounds now. Wagner outside, pass to Suggs. And Maxey over to help to the wing on the left. Here's Bowl. Knocks down the long J. 7 points in the game.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
MP inside. Bowl on him. MP, the pass to George. Outside Payne. Pass to George. For 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Here's Black. No points yet. Here's Batadze. Outside Bowl. Now Suggs. Bowl down low. Covered by MP. That's good from Bowl on the assist from Suggs.
Few players are as tall as Bowl, I think, which makes him a legitimate threat to score inside almost at will.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Orlando's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Stolen by MP. Back to Payne. From deep. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 5 rebounds in the game. Bowl against MP. Over MP. MP with the block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
And there's the lob. And stolen by Bowl. Here's Black, defended by Payne.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Suggs. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Wagner outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bull. Offline with a 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And that one's good. Bona.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Bull, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's Maxey. 21 points in the game. Drills it from deep. Maxey's got 24.
He is lighting them up from deep this period. This team has made a concerted effort to make sure he continues to get shots.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Great job by MP, tracking the ball and then sending it back.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Wagner off the drive. Another miss by Wagner. And here's MP. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Philadelphia on top, just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite.
A look here now at the 76ers. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best.
And moving on now to that first half. Tough sledding so far for the Magic.
Look like these guys had popcorn before the game because they got Butterfingers. Couldn't control the ball at all. You like that one, Ernie?
Glad you could join us, Ryan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Jalen Suggs, then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Black in at the point guard position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. The 76ers shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. Poke loose. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's MP.
Oh my goodness! Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home, send it in, throw it down.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Orlando shooting right at 35%, not getting what they want out there. Suggs, left side. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
So tough trying to slow down Suggs, especially when he gets it going, because he's persistent and relentless.
Up top, Embiid. George outside. Screen by MP. Lets the three fly. And George with the basket on the assist by MP. George has got 24 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And as we near the end of the group stage, let's see where we stand in the NBA Cup tournament.
Well, this is an interesting format since each team plays so few games towards the NBA Cup. They get weeded out in a hurry.
Suggs outside. Pass to Bataze. Wagner with it. Clock at 6. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Wagner's got 5 now.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
MP, the pass to George. The drive by MP. Here's Maxey. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. 26 points for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
So it's Orlando now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The 3 from Banchero. Fires in the triple. 16 points for him.
And solid mechanics on Banchero. His motion is consistent whether he's at the top of the key or in the corner.
And the shot goes in.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
Now here's Wagner. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bataze. Now Suggs. MP with the block. It's George on the wing. Here's MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got 41.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
Now here's MP. And he's got 41 now. Embiid, good.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Pass to Black. Wagner with a screen on Maxey. Now here's Banchero. There's the triple. Not going to go that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
MP. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Over MP. Banchero no good. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. For 3, George. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
They set the screen. The 3 from Suggs. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
For 3, Maxey. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game.
Big time answer by Maxey. Boy, was he dialed in there.
Howard's checked in for Orlando. The Magic have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Wagner outside. Down low. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero rising up and throwing it down, folks.
George outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Wagner. Back to Banchero. Bataze with a screen. 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. The rebound by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland where they'll face the Cavaliers. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. Philadelphia, number 1.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Outside Payne. The 3 is up. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Howard. Yet to see a basket. Count it.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Orlando has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Black. Bataze with a screen. Banchero no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Outside Payne. Pass to MP. George outside. Fires the 3. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by George. George has got 8 assists here tonight. Magic shooting about 40% so far in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
MP against Banchero. Pass to Black. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Black's got his first basket.
And for a big man, Banchero does a lot well, especially moving without the ball. He's got excellent court awareness.
Here's George. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Wagner outside. The 3 from Banchero. It's hauled in by the Sixers. On the wing, MP. Defended by Wagner. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
And the Magic shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Banchero. 3-pointer off the mark.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Screen by MP. Offensive rebound. George with it. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Orlando with the rebound. Bataze's got 6 rebounds in the game. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. And then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Well, the anticipation and the hustle from MP. I mean, doing it all himself.
Here's Black. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. Here's Banchero. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Orlando making some changes. Jackson comes in for Bataze. And it's Bull in for Paolo Banchero. Black passes to Wagner. It's stolen by Dunn. Howard against George. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Stolen by MP. On the take. And another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Jackson against MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Joe's checked in for Orlando. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Now here's Bowl. He's got 9. Jacks up at 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bowl's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, don't see the quick trigger out of Bowl very often, but it was on display there.
MP to pass to Dunn. The floater, and it's good on the lay-in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Now Wagner, he's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the magic from deep.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
MP with it, and it's Mills picking him up. MP, the pass to George. Cash, it's MP picking up the assist. George has got 10 points in just the second half. Well, the Magic's shooting just about 43% on the third. Oh, they get a hand on it. Dunn with a steal. MP left side. Dunn, the pass to MP. George for 3. They get it back. He can't hit that time. Fires from way outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Philadelphia on top, opening up a huge gap. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basket.
Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Bataze's checked in for Bowl. Franz Wagner comes in for Green. Black's checked in for Howard, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Joe. 1:43 left in the final quarter. Banchero surveys. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
And the 76ers looking at who they've got. We've got Campaign. He's out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Council in at small forward. MP shot is good.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And so they're able to hold on strong once again and go up 2-0 in this season series. And with only one game left to play between them this season, I'm sure they're hoping for a clean sweep against Orlando.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up the sick triple-double.
Orlando again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Good. good, and the assist goes to MP.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Suggs outside, launches it, and it's MP with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Tough to match his activity level, MP, with that youthful exuberance.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. Stolen by MP. He takes it in. Hits yet again. Wow! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Black. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase.